I'm Patrice Bisiot, author, executive coach, and the founder of Image Reading. Casual Friday, steamy hot Palm Springs, and today's episode is about 3 ways manager will motivate employees. So you obviously know that communication is key. It really is the key for success, because without it, nothing can happen. But let's remember, communication is not just I tell you what to do because I know better. It's not about that. It's about teamwork. It's about talking to one another, because you remember in a previous episode, we talked about it, where it's all about you have mature problem a certain way and you have your way of thinking, but the person across from you, they might be under you in terms of the corporate ladder, but they have something to say, something great, something of value, something that will actually create the ultimate solution to your problem. So instead of thinking, I'm the manager, I lead, and you are leading, no one is disputing that, and no one is disputing any of it, but you also need to remember, those people are here a long time, they are here with you to help you, they want to keep their job, and you remember, communication creates simply retention. If you have a great employee, of course you want to keep them, and we talked about it. You know how hard it is to find someone in your corporate ladder who's going to do the job, who's going to do the job you need, not just the job, what you are looking for. You have that person in your hand, talk to them, listen to them. You will be amazed once again. So much can happen because now they look at you from a different angle and they can create the solution you never would think of. So remember, communication is a two-way street, and that was way number 1. So part number 2, be a role model, not a preacher. So for instance, this client of mine who just hired me, and he's definitely up there in age, like really up there in age. And basically he hired me with an open mind, thinking why not? Maybe the guy has something to say, or he can help me a little bit. But the problem with this man is that he has created a huge amount of success. I mean, tremendous, and it's, amazing. But what happened in the process? First of all, his ways are way, back in the 70s and the 80s. In fact, the 80s called me to say they wanted the technique back. And now, I'm basically trying to say, well, the way you're doing doesn't work. Because what does he do? Repeats himself over and over and over, because he thinks by repeating the same thing so many times, people will actually accept it and value it. Well, guess what? This isn't happening. And in the synergy of things now, he actually hired me knowing there is a problem, not wanting to acknowledge really the problem is him. So here you are, ladies, gentlemen, you are a success story. You thought it maybe from the bottom up, and you have these amazing things to share. Inspire your people, share your story, tell them how you went up there, make them want to be you, because that's essentially what creates success. And if you do that, now you're putting yourself in a different position. And what does that do? If somebody across from you keeps repeating the same thing over and over like a machine, doesn't that remind you as a kid? Didn't you remember mom and dad, or separately, telling you, no, don't do that, yes, do that, or nag and nag, clean your room, brush your teeth? That's what happened. And you didn't want to hear that because no one wants to hear that you are repeating the same thing over and over. So once again, please be there to inspire. You know, inspiration will create bind, and if it creates bind, the bind creates success. Success creates money. The company is great. The energy flows. The great energy flows around, and that's how, once again, you create a success story. So that was way number 2. And finally, part number 3. Take a genuine interest in employees between work and life balance. So let me explain, because we just went through it. You understand, you ask them, you listen, you talk together. But do you come from a genuine place? Do you come from a place of from your heart? And that's the thing. After I train people, I've heard managers going to their employees, oh my God, this is great, you're amazing. You think that sounds genuine to you? No. It sounds great in movies, that sounds great in front of a camera for a Hollywood piece, not in real life. What makes you communicate with them better? What makes you connect with them better? Come from a place of heart, care, love them. Yes, you spend more time with them than you spend with your family, and so do they, not just you. So care for them. Maybe ask their kids' name, maybe their wives or husbands. That's what they want to know. They want to be like part of your family, another family, the one they left behind at home this morning early, and they will come to back really late tonight. So you are here to care. You are here to love. And it doesn't take more energy. In fact, it takes less energy to be good than to be mean or to be just imposing your role once again. So just care. Make them part of the company. Make them part of something that they are believing in, because you are the inspiration, because we just went through it. So please, make sure they count for something, because by creating this bind is success. And what does success bring again? Revenue. And revenue keeps the company alive. And if the company is alive making a ton of revenue, well, what happened? The energy is just countless and bountiful. That's what you want. So you are an amazing manager. Prove it. Care and come from a place of heart. Thank you very much again for your time. It was amazing spending it with you. So remember, like, comment, click away, share. You can do all that. And of course, communicate with me, info@patricebisiot.com, because I'm here for you, answering every question. And I will talk to you very soon.